Character on Track presents Champions on Track, connecting local champions of character to the classroom. Belonging. Today's topic is belonging, the feeling of being accepted into a place or situation. As social beings, we have the desire to belong, to be a part of something, to be a part of our family, the community, school, groups, teams, and organizations. Belonging helps us feel connected, secure, and loved. We can look at belonging from two different perspectives, from the individual wanting to join the group and from the group looking for a new member. Some examples might be playing an instrument in the band, joining the after-school science club, or playing on the school hockey team. Make sense? We'll talk more about belonging in just a bit. Today's program is being sponsored by. Now, let's meet some of our champions of character.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. I'm involved in the school's orchestra, the golf team, and the dance team. My favorite subject in school is math, and I'm going to college to study biochem. My favorite memory from elementary school is playing tag during recess, and I thought that was really fun. Now, let's pass it on to Elliot.
Hi, I'm Elliot. I go to LHS and I'm a senior. Activities I am involved with are football, wrestling, and on the side I do some pottery. My favorite class here is psychology, and I'm going to college to be an ecologist. My favorite memory about elementary was every day trying to be the fastest to run to the swing, and if I didn't make it, I went to go play Foursquare. But now we're going to give it to Allie.
Hi everyone, my name's Allie Bainbridge and I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. I'm involved in cross country and track, and I also am in National Honor Society, which is basically just an organization that you can be in if you keep your grades up. And then I also volunteer in Salsa Club and I'm in HOSA. My favorite subject in school is probably any health class, but I also like science as well. I'm going to run at University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I don't know what I'm studying. My favorite memory from elementary school is definitely playing Foursquare, which quickly turned into like 18 square. Now I'm going to pass it off to Lincoln.
Hi everyone, my name is Lincoln and I am involved in soccer and baseball. My favorite subject in school is math, any math. And I plan on studying finance at SMSU and playing baseball there too. My favorite memory from elementary school is playing at recess, any games. They're all fun, and just being around my friends. Now I pass it on to Sam.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam. I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. I'm involved in volleyball, salsa, where I volunteer as well, and National Honor Society. My favorite subject in school is math. After high school, I plan to study architecture at a college. And my favorite memory from elementary school is having all of the holiday parties. They were always so fun and exciting.
Character on Track. At Character on Track, we believe that every student and adult has the ability and responsibility to have and show good character. We have 5 marks of character we focus on: trustworthiness, respect, accountability, citizenship, and kindness. So, what does our topic, belonging, have to do with character? Well, if you as an individual want to join a group, you have to evaluate this organization to see if it is worthy of your membership. Can you trust the members? Are they respectful and accountable? Are they good citizens? Are they kind? Also, you have to determine whether or not you are qualified to join their group. Are you of good character? Do you have something to contribute to the group? You see, it must be a good fit for both you and the organization. Understand? If you don't enjoy sports, then trying out for the soccer team probably isn't for you. If you don't have the desire and the skills to sing, you probably won't join the school choir. But there is a place for all of us to belong. Let's get a little more definition of belonging and maybe some examples of belonging from our champions of character.
So today we're going to talk about belonging. Belonging is a sense of fitting in or having people to rely on. It is important to feel a sense of belonging because I found that it makes middle school and high school much more enjoyable and fun. In my experience, in middle school I tried to join the school choir, but I found that I didn't enjoy singing, and I eventually found my sense of belonging in orchestra.
You have to be you, and not someone that they want you to be. It is important to also remember that belonging isn't something you need to find immediately, but something that takes time. I was a soccer player for a long time, baseball player. I tried to play everything under the sun, but one day I kind of just was like, football really does kind of fit with who I want to be. And that's kind of where I found my belonging. And Allie will tell you more about how that kind of looks like in school.
In school, I learned there's a difference between belonging and trying to fit in. They can seem like almost the same thing, but really, if you're just trying to fit in and maybe you're doing things that are not really things that you enjoy, you're not going to have the most fun, and people are going to notice that, and it's overall just not going to be as good of an experience as it could be. Once you just truly you find what makes you happy and you do things, maybe you really like to play soccer. For me, it was I really like to run, and you join those things, you're going to find friends who accept you for who you are. And throughout doing all of these things, you're going to find friends that are going to help you make memories that will last for forever. So now let's hear from Lincoln.
I see others belonging, especially in sports. I always wanted to be a football player because I thought it was cool, and quickly realized that I didn't belong. I found that listening to teammates and coaches helped lead me to becoming a baseball player and a soccer player. The sense of finding comfort in a sport that you like is a big part about being involved and belonging in a sport.
Be yourself and you'll find the people and place you belong in. When I was in middle school, I tried out band and found it was not the place I belong in. Tried making friends, tried playing the instruments, it was tough for me. Then I tried out volleyball and I loved it, and I'm still a part of it today as a senior. By trying out different things and being yourself, you will find where you belong.
Now let's talk a little bit about inclusion and exclusion. If you are a member of the school band, a sports team, or maybe just a group of kids who eat lunch together, you have a choice. You can either include others who want to be a part of your group, that is, you can embrace and encourage them, or you can exclude them. It's important that you put yourself in their place. If you were the new kid in school, how would you like to be treated? Would you like others to welcome you to the team? And would you appreciate other kids walking with you to school? If you are a person of character, you should know that you have the amazing power to help others belong. With just a little effort, you can make someone else feel included. It's a great feeling for both you and them, and it's the right thing to do. So, how do you include others? What skills do you need? Is it difficult to include others? Why should you do it? Let's hear again from our champions of character about inclusion and exclusion.
In addition to finding the place where you belong, it is also your job to make others feel like they belong. We should recognize that everyone is unique and has something important to bring to the table. In my opinion, it is so interesting talking to others and learning about their different backgrounds and perspectives on things, and to ask them questions. As someone who has felt different due to different culture and race, I appreciated it when others embraced my culture and my differences. So whenever you see someone sitting alone or not talking to anyone, try to strike up a conversation with them and learn more about them. Put yourself in their shoes and imagine how nice it feels to be included.
What about the lunchroom? For me, the lunchroom was kind of hard because sometimes I didn't always have my friends there. And the one thing I've kind of learned that kind of changed my life really was I try to find people that I didn't know. Different, hair color, just something different from me. And the one thing I found was you can always find a friendship through that you didn't know you'd have. And with that, it just kind of shows how that one small action, that one small decision can change someone's life. That's not just yours. I found my best friend right now. We went to the same middle school, and the way we met was he was sitting alone and he had no one to sit with. So I just said, we're going to change up today and see what happens. And I'm very grateful that I did that. He's a really nice guy, and I am very thankful for everything he's done. So just kind of remember that one small step can change your entire life for the better.
One of the places that can be the most scariest is recess. You run outside through the doors and you look around. Are you going to play on the swings? Are you going to go play a game? Or maybe your friends are gone that day and you just don't know what you're going to do. It can be really scary, but on those days where you do have your friends or you know what you're going to do, it's important to remember and look around at those people who don't have that. Because there's always someone that's not going to feel like they don't belong. Maybe they aren't smiling, or they aren't laughing, or they just don't look like they're enjoying the break that they have in their day. When you see this, you should walk over and try to include them, because it's not a fun feeling. And even though they may not be like you, sometimes that's when you can meet the people that you're going to enjoy the most. Maybe they have new games that they can play that you've never even thought of, or maybe it'll just make their day as well. The more people that you can get involved, the more of a fun experience it'll be for everyone included. And maybe you won't end up being that close of friends in the end, but getting to know them and helping them feel included as well will be something that they'll be thankful for forever.
I think it is important to pick your friends that have the same interests as you. Most of my friends all love sports because it's something that I like, and I have found a connection between all of us. Excluding people by the way they look and their interests is not okay. And instead, you should try to find something else that they like or that's special about them and make a bond off that.
Teamwork involves a group of people working towards a common goal. Working as a team is a very important skill to learn. Whether it's in the classroom or on a sports team, teamwork will help bring everyone together. For example, when in class, when you're working on a class project, make sure everyone in the group is participating and helping each other out. These strong teamwork skills will help you throughout your life.
We've learned a little today about belonging, about becoming part of your family, the community, an organization, a club, or a team, and about welcoming others into your group. Now it's time to put this information to the test, to try it. Think about opportunities you have in school, at church, at the mall, or at the playground to welcome and embrace others. You have the character and the power to help others belong. Let's hear from our champions of character just one more time.
If anything, the one thing I think that you guys should take away from us is that belonging is important and can impact your entire life. Remember that most of your classmates want to feel included, so don't leave it to someone else, but take it upon yourself to make them feel like they belong.
One thing that I want you guys to remember is that belonging can be just a word or something that moves mountains. It's up to you. And I'd just also like to thank you guys for watching and spending your time with us.
It's important to remember when you get to those situations where you have to decide whether to try and fit in and do what everyone else is doing, or do something that might be scary but's more interesting to you, do that. Do what you find that's interesting, because that's where you're going to feel like you belong the most. It may not be the most popular thing, but it'll be more rewarding in the end. Thank you so much for spending time with us today, and enjoy the rest of elementary and middle school. It goes fast.
I want you to remember from today to surround yourself with friends who will build you up and not break you down.
I want you to remember to be yourself, be confident, and be open to trying new things. You never know. By trying new things, you might find exactly where you belong. Thank you for letting me talk to you today.
Thank you. We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to our sponsors and to all of our champions of character who helped us with this project about belonging. Also, our champions and all of us here at Character on Track would like you to remember, your character not only tells us who you are, but who you are going to become.